Yes guys, welcome to tier 4, nice to see you all again. Okay, so obviously 2 kettlebells, 2 bands and the core bag. Let's just dive straight in guys. Okay, so nice easy to start. We've got a superset, well it's enjoyable to start. We've got a superset of a American kettlebell swing, which means it's going to be going up all the way above the head. I think we did this one earlier in the week. And a single leg Romanian deadlift. Okay, so you've got 2 variations of Romanian deadlift, single leg. I'm just going to be showing the easier one for purpose of ease, just for today. But obviously, anyway, moving on. So we've got the American kettlebell swing, which is going to be 15 reps, okay? And then we've got the RDL, which is going to be 10. Really want you to focus on the power output and driving nice and hard through that American swing. And then with the single leg RDL, take it real slow and steady. Okay, so you've got 15 and 10. Right then, so to start, we've got the American swing. What we're going to be doing, okay, hinge at the hips, snap it up aggressively, and then getting that kettlebell to above our head, okay? So if you watch me do it, so we go, I do a normal couple to start with, just to get my momentum going, and then we go. Good stuff. So 15 reps, guys. Okay, remember it's not going, the kettlebell does not go this way. And I try and catch it there. What happens is I snap, bend, and it's almost like a flip to there. Okay, good stuff. If you're not comfortable doing it above the head, please feel free just to do regular kettlebell swings. Okay, straight into our single leg RDLs. So you're going to do these one at a time, both 10 reps. You're going to place one foot slightly in front of the other. Okay, so whichever leg is at the front is the leg I'm working. Okay, so I've got my right leg at the front here, left leg just behind it. All I'm going to be doing, majority of my weight being through my front leg, hinging at the hips, and then squeezing back up again. Okay. Okay, so like I said, nice and steady. Okay, so what you're going to do, whichever leg is working is the leg that goes at the front. So I was working my right leg there, so that's the leg at the front, the left leg just at the back there, providing a little bit of balance. Okay, just on my toes, and all I'm doing is hinging at the hips, focusing on the tightness here, and then squeezing up and in. Okay, so focusing, predominantly working that single leg, whichever's at the front. Okay, good stuff. Both 3 sets. Okay, good stuff. Moving on to the next one. We've got our lat pullovers. So we're going to attach our band at a nice high anchor point. Good stuff. So then all we're going to do from here is a lat pullover. Okay, so all that's basically doing, hinging at the hips again, and we're just going to drive our arms backwards towards us. Okay, so I've got mine quite hard there because it's double. Don't hesitate if you want to single it up and just do one. Okay, so rather than having 2 bits of rubber, one in each hand, you've just got one big bit of rubber tied at the top, and then you've got a single piece in each hand. Okay, so focus, key coaching points there. You're focusing on driving the elbows back towards you rather than the hands. Okay, common mistake people make is when they're doing this exercise, they'll try and focus on pulling like this. Okay, with the hands, that's not what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is in that bent over position, you're trying to drag the elbows backwards like this. Rather than pull there, you're trying to focus on squeezing, using that elbow, dragging that shoulder down like that. Okay, good stuff. Right then, sorry, 4 sets of 10 reps. Okay, nice and smooth control there. Try and keep it as controlled as possible. Okay, right then, so the next one, it's going to take a little bit of time. It's called a Turkish get up. Okay, so you can use the kettlebell for this. I suggest using the lightest one you've got to start with until you're happy with the movement, and then if you feel you can move on, move on. Right then, so it's a bit more of a shoulder mobility, but it also does work your core a lot, having to have that nice stable base and smooth transitions. All right, so it's a step-by-step movement. I'm going to break it down for you. So we're going to start lying completely flat on our back with our arm out in front of us. I'm going to be demonstrating using my right arm to start with. Right then, so lie flat on our back with our right arm straight up in the air, okay? As if I've just done dumbbell or kettlebell press or whatever, okay? Good stuff. From here, I'm just going to drive my right foot flat into the floor to there. I'm then going to place my left arm out, flat against the floor. I'm then going to dig my elbow in, and I'm going to push myself up to there. Okay, trying to keep that shoulder, that arm straight up in the air. It's not wandering off out to the side or behind me around here. has to stay straight up there. Okay, good stuff. So from here, all I'm going to do is then sit up into this position. To there. Good stuff. I'm now going to apply pressure through my hand and my foot, which is going to allow my left leg to go underneath me to behind me. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go up. Then I'm going to get that leg through behind me. So the knee is now on the floor. I've still got that arm nice and straight up in the air. As you can see, I'm now performing a nice T shape from hand to hand. And then from here, I'm going to twist at the hip, so twist at the spine and just sit up nice and straight. So I'm going to push up to there. And now from here, basically, it's the bottom of a lunge. We're just going to drive that right foot down into the floor and stand up, while keeping that right arm up above our head. Now from here, you have to go back down, obviously, so we're going to go back down into that lunge. Hand back down to the floor. From here, we're going to go back into that plank position, which is going to allow our foot to come through. From here, we go down to the floor. We sit straight. And then we gently lower ourselves back down. All the way down to the floor. And flat. Okay? Good stuff. I'm now going to show you from a side-on position, because I realise I might not have got the most of that on the camera. Right then. Right then, so what I want you to do is start with, lie nice and flat, arm up in the air, legs out straight. Good stuff. Now what I want you to do, drive that right foot into the floor. Okay, from here we're going to drive the arm down into the floor to sit up. From here we're going to go up into that plank position to get my leg through. From here we're going to go sit up. From here we're going to stand. And that's up phase. Down, obviously we're just going to go take it back down to that reverse lunge. From here we're going to go back down to the hand. But here we're going to drag that leg nice and through. Here hips go down. And from here we just lower ourselves down. Back down to the floor. Okay, so all the way from the floor to standing back to the floor again. That's 1 rep. Okay, I want you to try to do 5 on each arm. Okay, it doesn't matter if you alternate or if you do 5 all on one side, 5 all on the other side. I can understand the tricep might get a little bit tired holding that up in the air. So if you want to alternate, you can do. Okay, you can even try it non-weighted to start with. Just practice having your arm out and keeping it shoulder there. Like I said, you don't want to have your shoulders wandering off. You want to try and keep it in that position nice and close to the head the whole time. Don't feel like you're bringing your head to the arm. You want to keep that nice neutral spine nice and straight the whole time. Okay, good stuff. Right then, moving on. Whew. We'll grab our core bag. We've got an RDL straight into a row, back up again. So standing tall, hinging at the hips back down to here, row and stand. Hinge at the hips down, row and back up again. Okay, that motion is 1 rep. So from the top to the bottom, the row back up, that's 1. Obviously, when you're doing sets of 10, we've got 4 sets of 10. Great stuff, guys. So we've got banded scoops next. So we're going to just anchor ourselves a little bit lower, down to here. Oh, there we go. And we do single arms now. Good stuff. Right, that's all I want us to do. Take a couple steps forward, keeping that arm behind us. We're now focused on using that pec to bring that shoulder from that back position like this. It's slightly scapular retracted. So instead of my shoulder being normal, my shoulder's currently back here. I'm going to focus on using this part of my pec to drag that shoulder forward like this. Again, I'm not pulling with the arm like this. I'm pulling the shoulder forward. Okay? Good stuff. So I'm isometrically, so I'm locking my bicep so that it doesn't bend and flex. All I want you to do, you can balance yourself with something next to you if you want to. All you're going to do is pull forward and back down. Okay, taking it nice and controlled. Further forward you go, further away from the anchor, the harder it becomes. Okay, so you're going to be looking at doing 12 reps on each side for 4 sets. Okay, and that's just called a banded scoop. You're focusing on just dragging from here to about there, about chest height. You don't really want to be going up because that's just going to be working the front delt more. We're going to turn in a bit more into a front raise. Okay, good stuff. Last 2 exercises in, guys. So you've got a kettlebell, RDL, and a good morning supersetted. Not supersetted, combined. So we're going to start by getting that banded position, standing on the band, bringing it up behind us. So to the back of the neck or the shoulders. Good stuff. And then going to grab our kettlebell. Now I've got 2 lots of tension. Obviously this band is pulling me forward. Also the kettlebell is going to be pulling me forward. So what I'm going to do is hinge at the hips, push that bum back to here, up and squeeze. Okay guys, so you've got 4 sets of 12 again, with a good morning band and also the kettlebell. Okay, good stuff. So our last one, we've got a nice little tricep, so that means 3 exercises back to back. Going to be using our kettlebell and our resistance band again. Okay, so all 3 exercises, you get no rest, you do all 3. Okay, so 1 set, 1 set, 1 set, then you get your rest afterwards. Okay, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. So you're going to be standing on the band again. Our first one is going to be overhead press. So you're going to bring that band up to just about shoulder height. From here, you're going to push up and back down again, nice and smooth. Try not to hyperextend too much, so try not to have a massive arch in the back. We want to be keeping that slight curve, but also we don't want to be hyperextending. So from here, we just drive it up and back down. Good stuff. So that banded overhead press, 15 reps. All of these exercises, 15 reps. We're then going to go straight into the front raise with the kettlebell. So grabbing the kettlebell, we're just going to go up and back down again. Taking it nice and steady. 15 reps on the front raise. And then finally, you've got the kettlebell overhead press, and you're just going to rep it out for 15 reps. So taking the kettlebell here, and you're just going to drive up. So we're trying to finish above that head, trying our hardest to not be in front. We're going to try and get those shoulders back and be in front of that head there. Okay, good stuff. And that's 15 reps as well. So it's a big set to finish with there. 45 reps back to back. Okay, so you've got your 15 banded overhead press, 15 front raise with the kettlebell, and then 15 overhead press with the kettlebell. Okay, that whole thing is 1 set. We're going to be looking at doing 3 sets of 15, obviously, because each one's 15. And then you're done, guys. Nice little shoulder burner. Let's finish with there. Let's get out there, let's enjoy the sun. Stay healthy, stay at home. Stay safe, guys. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you.